Mambo number 9.
Yeah. So, the party remained at the Sundial for an extra day, trying to get rid of all of your exhaustion, being fed and cared for by the arbiters, who started to slowly embrace the emotions which they had developed. After saying your goodbyes, however, the party headed to the castle to surprise the Queen. You handed out ambers, explained the extent of your adventures, and got to relax while she tried to keep up with all of your ramblings by developing a drinking problem. After explaining everything, you then met with the elder council member from River's Grove, who promised to protect and help grow a seed whilst learning the 7th level spell to create barriers over the trees. The party then met up with Flamma and the other druids, giving ambers to them, Blue and Kenru, before heading back to the crystal caverns to meet with Veleria, and got a new cube for transportation. During this time, Adolin teased a little too close to the sun, almost dying from the wrath of the Flame Lord, and in turn inflicting 4 exhaustion onto Alnair, who was trying to get rid of his exhaustion over the past couple of days. The party then said their goodbyes to Valeria, who went back to her work, and let the party rest in Zenith with the druids. After returning, you also went to check up on Abron and managed to wake him with the help of the amber. He was clearly confused and a little stunned. However, after regaining his composure, he began checking his body and discovered a bite mark from a vampire on his arm, which is where we left off last session with him saying balls. That was his response.
I must have completely missed the vampire bite.
No, I saw the holes in his arm and he said balls. I did not know it was a vampire, though.
Oh.
I thought it was very obvious given where he'd come from.
I think it was heavily implied.
I think it was outright discussed. I think it was outright discussed. Like, no, it was character.
Okay, cool. I was hoping just Big Snake. I like Big Snake. Anyway, where do you want us to go straight from? Oh shit, he just said balls.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I mean, it's not that bad.
It's
pretty bad.
Don't.
I should be fine, because I'm pretty sure I stabbed myself right after, and he's gonna, like, lift up his whole shirt, just, like, abs. He's still pretty in shape, despite his coma. Just shirt off and starts looking over his body for stuff.
You stabbed yourself?
Yeah. Just checking for the wound. I don't feel like a vampire. He's gonna walk up to the wall and attempt to climb it, and it's not going to work. No. I think I'm good.
Vampire bites turn you into thrall.
Thought it was a Drampir or something. I don't know. I've never really done the. I just kind of killed them. I didn't really.
I trust this. Look,
essentially,
you're pretty sure.
Hey, Alnair, I think he knows a bit more, considering he is.
No, I really don't.
He just said he doesn't know.
I really don't.
No.
He literally just said he doesn't know.
But
yeah, no, I'm pretty sure you get bitten, you become a thrall, and then if you bite the guy that bit you, then you become a vampire.
The guy that... What happens when a vampire
Vampires spawn, not like some regular fool thing.
More importantly, if you're safe and not a vampire just yet, please do rest up so that we can ask you more questions unless you're free now. And like you feel decent enough to talk.
Actually, no, I think I'm good. And he's like reading a book and he's gonna slam it closed. Bite didn't kill me. Therefore, I am not a vampire.
Cool.
That's always good.
Do you feel up for chatting a bit more? Or do you want to rest?
No, I'm good. What do you want to chat about?
I mean, I know what I want to chat about, and I think the others don't really want to be in the same room about it, so I'm going to let them go first, unless they've got no questions.
Ah, the swords.
Yes.
Oh, right, yeah. He'll kind of grab his battered sword. Do you want it?
Yes. Yeah, but I also want to know, what do you know about that certain Damascus pattern?
It's my dad's. I don't know. I was
Okay.
The blacksmith son he wanted. I was the fighter son he wanted.
That's fair. Oh, damn. I was hoping you'd know a bit more about the whole the forging process. If you ever watched him forge or anything like that.
Yeah, as a kid he did it mainly with my mum. Always said he forged out of love, curiosity, and purpose and stuff. Not really ever to make
Wow.
swords to
Wait,
kill, but
hang on, wait.
That sounds
Is
about
the
right.
secret ingredient for that Damascus pattern?
It's not.
Love.
No,
What's that?
it isn't.
Be the secret ingredient.
No, it's not because I said it is. It's going to be cooler than that. It's going to be
Power
like a
of
really
friendship.
awesome. Yeah, probably. No, I mean I knew that about Krolix. All of his weapons are made for specific people.
yeah, like this one did its job, I guess.
Yeah. I'm glad. But would you want, if you want me to, I can see if I can repair it,
Sure. I'd like that.
or at least, yeah. Thank you. I appreciate
He's
that.
going to flip the sword around and hand it to you.
Are you
More,
going to want my help with that?
I will want your help with making a couple of certain types of blades, but not right now. Speaking of,
Well, I can give you some inspiration. I can.
yeah.
That's
Oh, you
right.
know, I'll
Good
take your
at the same
inspiration, but there's a certain type of making a blade that I'd like to try with you.
There you go.
Later, actually. Later, once we fix the whole forge problem.
He's gonna
But,
try the
I
love
wondered-
Yeah, I was like, it better be a different secret ingredient.
blade.
No. It's there's some other stuff. I wondered if you know much about using celestial amber as a forging material.
Not particularly.
Aberrant.
That was
Okay.
something. Ambers were, you know, basically something you got on your birthday. It was kind of like a
Okay.
birthday gift from whatever state you were in, whatever country you were in.
Interesting.
So if you wanted to hoard one, you could to use it for other things, but it's not like there was tons lying about.
No, of course. My next question does actually come from the trees themselves. I've been told that they need to be grown on on like concentrated magic.
Yeah. They're power hungry fuckers.
Yeah, no, of course. I was wondering if you knew any stories of people who grew them while on the move, or if that just wasn't possible.
I knew of a concept, but not of one that worked.
Go on.
Some kind of sky ship thing the elves were building. Maybe it was the angels. One of them.
One of them. Cool. Okay, angels exist. Cool.
Well, you know,
They weren't actually. Were the angels or just like people with wings?
subspecies. Angels is, you know, a term that encompasses all of them.
Cool. Okay. Thank you. That's just more to take in. I knew that angel blood was used as a forging medium thing. You wouldn't happen to have anything like shadow oil or anything like that to coat your blade, would you?
Not on me, mate. Might have some back at my house, but I don't think my house
Yeah.
is. How long's it been?
Hey, we can. It's been a long time, so we
I'll-
can
I'll
try.
repeat what year it is.
Yeah, house probably not my house anymore.
Probably not, but there's no sense not trying. Especially when I don't think it's legal for me to make shadow oil anymore.
Yeah, probably not.
Probably
Shadow
not.
oil, you know?
Are you a drow?
I'm not.
No, not you, River.
No.
Okay, then I can't use your blood.
Oh, it's made of blood.
Okay.
It's
How
processed,
about we don't?
processed drow blood. Yeah, so I'm definitely
Yeah,
not making
why?
that any. I'm never
No.
making that anytime ever. I said I'm never making it anytime ever. Where was it? There was another stuff that I was interested in. Was it in? Hey! I'm not gonna do anything bad. Calm your tits. Relax.
I'm curious. I'm asking a question.
Okay, cool. I'm making sure
I'm
you're not stopping me.
curious. Who is Rumarius to you?
That was the That was the guy. Oh, fuck. He was like a sprite or something, right? Fell from... He helped us kill the vampire lord.
Okay. Sprite.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I don't know, we were just kind of told by the rulers at the time to just... If he can stop him, he can stop him. Kind of push back to one city at the point, so... Hey, what we're gonna lose? Especially when he came down looking like a bloody fucking angel. And like, the holy kind.
Interesting.
So, good opinion.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Should have seen him. Fucking sliced through everything like it was nothing. My dad would have had a mad sesh over his blade if he got a hold of it.
Yeah. You just don't think he could, you know,
Now Adolin wants that blade.
just no. I don't want the blade. I want to make it better. I want to know. Speaking of blades, certain legendary blades I want to try and find, like the Silmarillion, the Valinor, and the Morning Blades. You would know like where you last saw them before you went up and above.
Yeah, definitely got an idea. If it's all my dad's blades, I usually know where they went.
Yeah.
There'll be logs
That
of all
would be
that in
cool
the
to-
house as well if it's still around.
Yeah, I would love to go find your house. There are some things I want to do in Zenith, but when you're feeling better, I would love to try and find your house. If you could point to it on the map, actually.
Well, why don't I just go with you?
Well, no, do. But I want to know, like, more or less where it is for now.
Okay. He's gonna kind of like look at the map as you're getting it out. Does anyone else have any questions? I don't know.
Think
Not
of
at
it.
the moment.
Which
What's it like up
do
there?
you-
Pretty god fucking awful. Did steal one of their maps though. I think. He's
Ooh.
gonna
Ooh.
pat himself down again.
Well, that would be a
Yeah,
blade.
actually, something I'm interested in. What actually lives up there?
You got basilisks, you got vampires, werewolves, got some demons up there. Pretty well organised though, which is the creepy part, but I don't know who's organising it, considering we killed the last guy. So, still trying to figure that one out.
Hmm.
Okay,
So
he's
you-
gonna
were you
point
up there
to
for a
his-
very long time, just fighting stuff or hiding
Okay.
or what?
Oh, that's
I
actually
don't
huge that he's
remember
over
it.
there. That's so huge.
We went up
that he's
there
over
to, you know,
there.
kind of... Well, you know, back in the day, there was these old portals that you used to use to kind of go around and kill different beasts. You know, you'd, like, teleport to the top world, go on a bit of a rampage, come back down after you've killed a bunch of people, and... Well, not people, but, you know. And then... Yeah. But now they're pretty
Hmm.
organised.
Interesting.
Forgot the original question. What was the original question?
What was up there?
Yeah.
Monsters
yeah.
wise.
Monsters. They've still got all of their old operational portals and shit, but they don't look like they work, at least from what we saw.
Well, I mean, we did see someone go up a portal.
Go up?
Do we think that's what that was?
But no,
Well,
no.
a
no.
portal-
One
yeah.
might go up that was similar to when Rumaris came down.
Yeah, well, usually, you know, you go up as a hunter. Like, you know, people who operate those are long dead, so. I don't know who went up. Because you gotta, like, know a whole sigil sequence and stuff.
Well, yeah, a portal went off,
Hmm.
and we weren't nearby to have a look at it, and we just kind of didn't.
That's fair. But yeah, no, their portals are different. That's what they used to, you know, do the whole shattering invasion and everything.
Right. Yeah, because it was we know a bit that things like popped out from the ground.
Yeah, but those aren't, those don't function anymore. I'm pretty sure we wiped out most of the other side, and he's gonna drag out this like crusty old fucking map. Got this though.
Whoa. Sea of Souls front. Wait, is that the old?
No, that's up.
That's up. Okay, sorry. I thought that was an interesting. I thought Prisoner's Isle. How much of this place have you explored?
Nah, not a lot. I think we came in.
Who the
on...
fuck is? Yeah.
Came on Mintran and went up to Ekerin, and that's where I kind of forget.
Gotcha. Interesting. Who's Kruk and how does he own an entire forest?
No
I
idea.
don't see an apostrophe in there. I think the forest is just named Truck.
It's a
There's
shit
a lot
name
of
for a
Kruks in
forest.
it.
Yeah.
They don't really name anything well up there.
Galash.
I don't know, Sea of Souls and Lake of Lost Souls are pretty good names.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
need to get a new thing other than souls, you know.
But are they?
It's
full of
interesting how
souls,
much
though?
it mimics. I
Probably.
didn't realize how much the top would mimic the bottom.
Two halves to one whole.
Huh.
That much.
Mm.
Right?
Speaking, since you know, obviously you know a lot of the old world and the old the stuff that we've kind of like forgotten a little bit of, the water pressure, right? That can't exist.
What?
We were talking about this earlier when we went on a boat. That's not important, but we were talking about how if you go further down underwater, you get squished by the water. And I pointed out that there's a lot of water in clouds, and you don't see them squishing birds. So, I
Do you
just
see birds in clouds?
sometimes if it's a low cloud and a high bird,
Suppose.
like if water weighed that much, like obviously water weighs something, but the idea of it crushing somebody to death just seems a bit weird.
Huh?
I mean, you could do it quite easy. I mean, if you had a container of water
It's
and dropped it on
water,
someone.
air. Like,
Guys,
no,
can we
but that's different. 'Cause
focus?
you're dropping it on someone.
air
No, but this is
doesn't
important
matter.
Why is this so important?
because I don't know. I want to know this, and I didn't.
So
I only know forging. I'd like to learn a bit more about the world.
you want me to tell you
sorry.
about the ocean?
No, I just want to know if that's actually true. If you can get crushed by water, which still seems ridiculous.
Yeah, you can.
I'll have to look this up, Wizard.
Yeah.
I'm writing this down.
Abram, do you know which vampire bit you?
Old guy, weird face.
Creepy mask.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Though a couple of them have that. Pretty old guy though, which is weird for vampires. They usually all look freakishly youthful.
Yeah.
Did we get a
do you
picture of the
think?
guy who attacked us in the
Yeah, you
the
do.
neutral city? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Is he in
I don't know.
NPCs?
No, he's not an NPC, so we didn't put him there.
Alright.
I think we all went into panic mode when he showed up.
I mean, if you could send it again, can I put him in NPCs?
Yeah. I wish I could find
Yay.
I'll just scroll up and find him, don't worry about it.
Nah.
Oh, are you talking about Balaran?
Yeah, could you send them? I'm trying to. Actually, it'll be
Yeah, I
in the
remember
trauma chat.
I have an image and the name.
Yeah. Character chat, why not?
Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Bum, 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 bum,
Yeah,
ba-dum,
Balaran.
bum.
Or Balaran.
Thank you for that.
Thank you. Cheers. I'll whack that in NPCs.
No, someone's
I've
beat
already done it.
I wanted the luck point!
you. He's already lost all of his. He had to
Yeah, I
save
gave
all
him
of
all
them.
the river!
To be fair, I had an advantage here because I had access to the image earlier because the image has been in the twins character chat for months.
Neptune, if you give me your luck point, I'll visit you sometime the week after next.
That sounds like a threat.
That is
No,
like
that's quite good for him. He never goes and sees
that's
people.
bribery.
For 1 luck point.
For 1 luck point,
Yeah, but
you
I'm-
get to spend 3 hours.
I want it in writing.
Deal. I'll type it to you now.
And if you don't come on the scheduled day, you give 2 back.
Ooh,
Ooh. I like
that's
those odds.
a good deal. That's a good deal.
You mean odds? Those aren't fucking odds.
We've never seen
I
this
like
man
those odds.
in person.
It's odds to him whether or
Yeah.
not he remembers.
It's also yeah, that's true. That is true.
Okay, deal. You can have my luck point.
Yes! I love gambling.
Alright, so I think this isn't. It's
not
not gambling. It's making
It's-
a deal.
No, it's
Not
gambling
even
on
it's not even
No.
a deal, it's a promise. Like,
it's gambling on whether or not I remember, obviously.
Set an alarm. This is like fully in your control. This is not gambling at all.
Shh. Chat, he doesn't know I have ADHD and slightly autism.
Oh, okay, and that's why you can never visit your friends, is it?
Yeah, that and the fact that I'm shit at remembering anything ever.
Mm-hmm.
Who are you? Anyway, more importantly,
No.
we are playing D&D.
Mm-hmm.
Do the
I'm
twins
gonna
actually?
use-
Do the twins at any point actually tell us the vampire's name?
Yeah, I believe they would have. It's up to them though.
Drew and I might have
Yeah.
when Alnair visited.
Okay, I'm going to walk over to Kurenai. I'm going to literally put my hands over her ears and say, "Is his name Balaran?"
I don't exactly know them by name. Like,
Fair enough.
Did he have like a
I'm gonna
metal
let go of
mask,
Kurenai.
yeah,
like covering half his face?
sounds
Can I use minor illusion to give like a little?
I'm going to cover Kurenai's eyes when Freya starts casting.
Yep,
Oh,
that's
come
him.
on, it's
Drew and I is like just very confused.
Big fuck off scar.
Oop.
Did you give it to him?
No, it wasn't me. I wish it was me.
Ah,
I gave him one on his arm though.
vampire's good scar.
Abrin, you have been very helpful, and I appreciate it. I do want to get on with a certain task in the city. That's very
You want to
important.
fix the forge? Yeah, we know.
Yes! Don't. Okay, Alnair. Do not take that tone when it comes to the forging of the Zenith. Do you like your boots?
I do like my boots,
Yeah.
but I also like not being
No.
fucking tired.
Do you like. Okay, I'm sorry for that. But also, do you like your wagon wheels and your spokes and your. Basically everything made of metal? Because I'll tell you where it came from, primarily. And I'll point at the floor.
Where's yawning?
Yeah, oh my fucking. No
Sorry,
way.
I'm tired.
Oh, I've listen. Tonight, potentially while you're sleeping, I've already had a chat with the dragon.
You fucking what?
Nothing. It doesn't. You can't change
Can I-
anything about it.
can I
I've already had it in the
internally-
future.
Can I internally glare at the fucking dragon guy?
Hasn't happened yet tonight.
Hasn't happened yet. It's good, but it's going to happen in the future, and there's nothing you can do because it's already happened.
We can break the timeline. Kill him now.
Kill him out.
No.
Understood. Appears
No.
to kill him. Alright, well,
Yeah, it's
you guys have fun.
it's
then.
already.
Hold on,
happened in
I
the
have a
future.
question about
yeah.
Oh,
vampires and demons and werewolves. I
Oh,
didn't get my
sure.
question.
Yeah,
I've got
yeah,
their
no, go
question.
ahead.
Are they like? What's their deal? Are they like ontologically evil, or do they have like the capacity for right action?
Well, it all comes from this handy dandy chart somewhere. Let me find it.
Oh, I fucking love a chart.
Yeah,
Give me a
let me
graph
just-
for a chart.
Let me just find this handy dandy chart. I've got to go back all the way to Arcalia D&D. No, it's not Arcalia, it's on Arithia. I'm crazy. Crazy person. I'm losing my fucking mind.
Rats.
Charlie's stimming again.
No,
So,
God, you just need to be. No, you were alive.
have you ever looked at this before?
I believe we have seen it.
Okay. Well, this is basically the description of all the places, and we're that one, so it wouldn't be called Bitopia, it would be called Cradle on their things. We're here, and our opposite is Carcery. And that's been locked away for quite a while. But also known as Tartarus. It's chaotic evil, neutral evil, between Hades and the Abyss.
Uh-huh.
But
It's a place of contention between demons and devils, but also original place of the vampires.
Huh.
So before
Okay.
it was completely sealed, vampires came from there and brought along with them various other blood curses, such as werewolves or lycanthropy.
Oh.
And when you say that the plane is chaotic evil, does that mean that those people are sort of predisposed to that kind of moral leaning, or is it like a part of their nature that's
Original vampires would be predisposed to being chaotic evil. Those bitten are technically vampire spawn and thus do not fall into the same category. It's not like they, become evil and terrible as soon as they're bit. But some can go crazy with the power that vampirism gives them.
Okay, so in theory, all vampires have the capacity to be good.
In theory, yes. Other than
But
the
just
originals. But there's only
so
3 of those.
the originals are like ontologically evil, like they can't be good at all.
Yeah, they're the originals from Carcery. From
Okay.
hundreds of thousands of years ago. Or
So
thousands.
the place above is not. That's not Carcery.
No. Carcery is our opposition plane.
Okay.
Would it also be split in two?
I think it's split into many. Let's have a look.
Just checking
has any-
something.
do you-
There's only 6
Okay.
levels. Sure. What's your check-in?
So I just, you're the professional on it. How do you destroy a really powerful vampire's heart?
I can't really remember because, well, Romaris did it for us when we were killing the old vampire.
Fuck.
But I
We'll go
assume
find
it's just,
Romarius.
you kill them. And their, origin point.
What do you mean, and their origin point?
Well, there's these constructs that resurrect from, fire, like a specific fire. So they're very much the same. They'll have an original tomb where they've placed their, not a body, but a vessel.
Like a phylactery?
Yeah, whatever that is.
It's like a lich's, stone.
Yeah. That's exactly what I wanted. You're really smart, good job.
I want to put one on the sword.
You fucking what?
I said I wouldn't play around with souls, but nobody's phylacteries aren't souls.
That's many
Pretty
souls!
sure they literally are.
No, it's a stone. And I wouldn't be forging with it, I'd just be putting it in the blade.
Oh,
Isn't the whole point of phylacteries that they have a soul inside them?
Yeah, but I'm not touching the soul, and I'm not forging with it.
No, don't just
Destroying the
fucking,
stone in the
just don't.
process.
Maybe.
But then you're destroying the soul that's inside it.
Not if I... Oh, fuck, that would go against my oath. Never mind, I need to change some notes, 1 second.
Yeah, you cross that out.
Yeah.
Why are you trying to find loopholes?
maybe. What?
Yeah, you're not really
No.
sticking to the spirit of the oath.
I am. I've gotten rid of those ones.
Those ones. That implies there are others.
There were,
And have you got rid of those
not
too?
anymore. Yeah.
Okay.
Just never let me do anything fun.
Why does it feel like we are talking to a child?
Listen, okay, no, that's fair. That's fair. I'm being unfair. One more question, and then I really do want to get on with saving the forges. These is there any way to get to Carcery, that you know of still, or has it been completely sealed off?
No, that shit's planar shift stuff. I'm not really a magic person.
Okay,
Sorry.
Okay.
It's not my...
that's good to know. No. I mean, I'm happy that the realm of vampires and werewolves, oh my, is locked away.
Yeah, blood curses and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Probably. You guys off then?
Yeah, I'd like to go. Where would I go to start looking for this? How
can
to
ask
help
the
the forge?
queen.
Could I head to the? I could.
Yeah.
I will do that. Could I also get out my sending stone that Throskar gave me?
Sure.
Awesome. As we're heading towards the queen, I will just pull that up. We are in the capital. We're in Zenith. I would like to try and fix whatever's going on down here, or find out the cause. Where would you suggest I start?
You can head down into the abandoned mines if you so wish.
Perfect. Thank you.
Terrifying thing to do, but I'm not going to stop you.
Awesome. All right. If I fix it, I will see you soon. If I live, I'll give you a gift.
Very well then. She's going to take you to a long forgotten path towards it's actually built by the dwarves. And I'm going to do a fun little thing for you, and we're going to stream.
I feel like we should not go in just yet.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Alnair does have a lot of exhaustion.
There's nothing dangerous down there!
There
There's
probably
nothing there!
is.
You could just run away!
What do you
Oh,
mean?
we
There's
could
nothing
scout.
dangerous. We
There's
could just
nothing
run
there.
away.
We could scout, but I'd rather not.
Yeah, I say wait.
I'd rather not go in.
Smelly face, sad face.
Well, we know there is
say...
at the very least a dragon.
Oh yeah.
No, you're a
Well, there
crazy
was, because the
person.
fire's out. So, something's happened to it.
Could have keeled over and died.
It could have. It's very old.
I just wanted to show you my cool
It'd be
hat.
quite unfortunate if it should die in 4 days. Like there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah, that would be
Although
bad.
they said they went back or something.
Yeah, they said so. It could have like reverted to a baby, and that's where the fire's gone out. I'm happy to. Should
Okay, then
we?
could just wait it out.
Yeah, but we'd have to wait.
We'd have to find out first.
Yeah, we will have to find out. But in the meantime, shall we find have we got a place to stay already? I don't know if you guys found a tavern or not.
Yeah, you have an inn.
Oh, perfect. Do people want to do anything in town, or do we want to call it a night?
Is
I'm
it
happy-
the festival tonight?
The festival's
is it?
tomorrow.
Oh, it's tonight.
Oh, okay. Have we? Yeah. Well, do we want to call it a night, or do we want to do a bit of walking out in Zenith?
I feel like Alnair would quite like to call it a night at the very least.
How much exhaustion? Oh no, it's a 5th level.
I'm
spell.
being called. I'll be back in a minute.
No worries.
What's the spell?
I was thinking.
Greater restoration.
Yeah, greater.
Ooh,
restoration.
if I can
Also,
learn that, I could always do that.
That consumes money component.
Oh, it does.
I mean, I'm happy to spend some money considering it is my fault.
We're not strong enough just yet.
Oh, we're not?
No, it's 5th level. We
Dang
need
it.
to get to level 9 to use those.
Oh, okay. Well, if that's the case, Mist,
Mm-hmm.
the spell Fabricate.
Okay.
I have that.
Yeah, So do I. I was just curious.
Mhm.
Could you potentially use that to make certain things like what was it, star oil, which is it's processed magisteel.
Fabricate makes non-magical items, right, Priya?
Dang it!
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, then no, because Magisteel literally has it in its name.
Yeah, there's that part. Okay, yeah, I was curious about that. But no, if that's the case, could I use it to make steels of different like carbon content, if that makes sense?
Yeah, you could use it to make basic steel.
Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. That'd be fun to do.
So you can change the carbon quantity of steel. But as long as it has no underlying magical property, I'll let you make it. So you can make like iron, steel, rock.
Could I convert a bunch of like a person's silver coins into just like a brick of silver? If I took 2 kilograms worth of like silver coins, could I turn that into a silver ingot?
If it falls within the spell's description, then I will allow it.
I think it does, yeah.
Okay, then yeah.
I'm gonna turn a man's silver teeth into a brick of silver in his mouth.
Brother. If you do that mid-combat, that's fucking base and I'll allow it.
That'd be awesome.
It's a 10-minute spell. I will.
Ah, true. There is that, isn't there?
It also
10 minutes
does.
keeping him chatting.
Okay, I'm back.
It does specify raw materials.
Yeah, silver. That would be raw as fuck.
But
A
if it's
coin
yeah, I was literally thinking if you use that on Bellerin, the vampire, and just turn his entire jaw into an ingot, but that's technically a processed metal. It's not
Yeah.
base materials anymore.
Well, good thing heat metal exists.
Yep, that will work on him. That is one of his divining flaws.
And I'm a
Perfect.
druid.
You are.
Wait, is his jaw actually made of metal? I thought it was a mask.
No, it's his whole jaw, because someone took his jaw.
If we can find it, I'll make it into a cool ass sword.
Such a funny sentence.
What,
Someone put
jaw
his
sword?
Well, I took River's
Jaw sword.
Bones once.
Yeah.
And I'll do it again.
I will do it. I'll do it to Adolin this time.
Okay. No!
Actually, let me go
as
get
we-
my fresh new Steinhardt's book. I'll be right back.
Oh, guys, it arrived.
Yeah, I saw. Very cool.
I remember the announcement.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I think he might have been talking to Ella, but pop off.
Well, he was talking in a really tender tone, so I just assumed it was to me.
It was so cool. Because my, like, art prints arrived in a wax-sealed envelope. It was,
Ooh.
very fancy. Anyway, I'm going to open to the spells book, and if he pisses me off, I will use one. He is
can
gone
I
now, though, isn't he?
recommend the crush spell,
Yeah. Where did he go?
or what's the
Something to do
ninth
with that.
level bone one that just like actually melts your bones?
The woman.
Osteophagia. I recommend osteophagia.
Okay. I'm gonna... Yes! My favourite trick weapon, the stick!
The stick.
It's a stick, but you can turn it into 2 sticks by breaking it in half.
Oh!
I know, right? I'm gonna show you guys when you come over the like holographic card I have that shows it in stick form and 2 stick form. Shiro laughed at me when I looked at it, but it was the greatest thing I've ever seen. Spells, there we go. Alright.
The description on the card just says why.
Yeah. Because.
Because if you didn't know, the community voted to have the stick as a trick weapon.
We needed it.
The stick.
Alright, now where's the take bone spell?
Osteophagia, 9th level.
No, I used a different one. Rupture.
Oh, the one you used on River.
Yeah.
Might be Rupturing Curse.
No, it wasn't Rupture and Curse because I physically took his bones.
I don't think you did, actually. I think you just...
Rubber bones!
No, it wasn't
Mm.
rubber bones.
No,
rubber
that's
bones
a
is a
buff.
buff.
Wait, that's a buff.
Yeah,
It is a buff.
You can spend 5 foot of movement to escape a grapple without requiring an ability check, and can squeeze through a space that is large enough for a creature 2 sizes smaller than yourself. You have advantage on dexterity saving throws, you have resistance to bludgeoning damage, and its reach with melee attacks increases by 5 feet.
Holy shit.
I feel like it was a 5th level
It's just
spell.
so funny. I think it's third.
Hmm.
I think it was Rupturing Curse.
Yeah, because it does
Yeah,
say
he was
just
knocked
erupt
prone
in
by the pain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I just joked that I took his bones.
Yeah, you were just joking about taking his bones, but if you actually want to take someone's bones, Osteophagia.
Ooh, Divine Order
Ninth level.
Transcend. Hmm.
Prayer.
Yeah, that's kind of a crazy spell, I can't lie.
While we're in Zenith, did you want to check out the magic libraries maybe and pick up some stuff, or do some research on the things we already know?
Right, what is it that you want to look at?
Nothing. I just wanted to spend a day with you maybe after the festival and stuff, because we could. I was going to plan out a little day where we could go to the library for a bit, then maybe to a cafe, and maybe just like do a little walk through the shops.
I'm happy with that. We've not seen Sylvia in a while, so...
Yeah.
He wants to make a love
We haven't
sword
had
with
a-
you.
No. And we haven't had a the Krolix's blades are not made with the power of friendship. They're made with a cool fucking technique. I refuse to believe that it's just the power of friendship.
Just gonna scribble out my notes and put power of love.
No. But yeah, no, we haven't had a.
The power of love is greater chance. Has
No.
a more impact.
Yeah, I wanted to do a day with you because we haven't had a day in the city for a little while. It'd be nice.
Yeah, it would be nice. I'd be happy with that.
Okay,
Yeah.
wonderful. Are you all going to bed then?
Yes, and I'll be already talking to the sword.
Okay. He's a crazy person.
Yeah. Oh, actually, while the sword is here, can I? While I've already spoken to the sword, can I ask it another question?
I really don't get to, like, do anything to stop that.
No, because it's already happened just now.
Yeah, but, like, how?
Simple. I did it, and it's
It's
about
on
to
me.
happen.
It's on me all the time.
He snuck
You'd
into
have
your
to, like,
room and
break
then...
into my room.
Yeah, he did that.
He managed to get past my perception and the perception of both of the partners
Yeah.
I have with me.
Yeah.
And then he woke up the sword, and the sword just said, "Let's just step outside."
Yeah, and then we
He was
stepped
gonna, he was
outside.
gonna he was gonna beat him to shit outside, but then he convinced him not to.
Yeah, and I apologise. We're about to have a really heartfelt conversation that's already
So wait,
happened a
hang
few
on.
days
He
ago.
also just possessed my body without waking me?
No, he
No.
just walked around in his like astral form that he has.
Oh, the
Yeah.
illusion thing. Okay, right then.
I will just steal his whole conversation though, because he will just tell you as soon as you wake up in the morning.
Yeah. It's already happened in about 10 minutes. I'm about to run out of mileage on that bit, so I'm kind of milking it for all it's worth. What the fuck is this music?
It's the festival. You
festival
wake up
music.
tomorrow morning.
Ah! But yeah, I wanted to ask him about the Snake Island that he mentioned,
Okay.
because I don't see it on the map.
Yeah,
I
he'd
thought
have to
it
like
was-
put that on
You
the
already
map
knew which
for
one
you.
that was.
Yeah. I'm sure we've seen it. I
Let's
think we've
screenshot.
heard about
Yeah, I
it in
can't
the
remember to send this all individually. I will go back to the main world map because you're not going to do my thing that I planned today, so it's fine.
Not just yet. Not just yet.
Oh, it's fine. Anyway, I will just. I think I actually released Snake Island to you at the time. No, I didn't. Snake Island's here.
No. Where? Ah, the one that says Snake Island, of
Yeah,
course.
the one that I
said
just
it.
revealed that said Snake Island.
Yeah. Sorry, I was zoomed way out. Literally, fucking.
I just let it go. You can just add one of the counters to it, you know.
No.
Okay, fair enough. Well, you have like you have 3 available counters. You have green, yellow, and blue.
Oh,
We do.
for real?
Yeah, because you've done all of these things. What do you want?
Green, please.
Mm. Where's green? Ooh. Never mind, that's gone into the void. Okay. I'll put little ones next to them for when you next do something.
Yeah.
Green goes up here.
Perfect.
And then I'll change this. Investigate. Snake. I can't wait for that arc.
Spake Island is my favourite island.
That arc's gonna traumatize all of you.
Yippee! Okay, more importantly, festival.
Mm-hmm. Festival. We'll start one more time.
Festival.
Cool.
Also, before I
Thoughts now?
Oh, Chucky, get out. Get out. You're not allowed in
Boo.
there.
Vanished.
Get out!
I didn't say you were allowed. Okay, so outside, why are we having a carnival? Let's find out. Change back this, this. I forget what festival it is. This is why the calendar is so good.
It's like the Life Festival, I think.
Yeah, Summer Harvest Festival.
Hmm.
Ooh-ha, ooh yeah.
Where is calendar again, actually?
There's this amazing chat. No, it's day tracker. I haven't updated it for a while. Never mind, it's been updated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't ignore what the elephant money is. Don't worry about that.
Cool.
That's my own personal note. But it's almost your father's birthday, Alnair.
Yep.
I've also got in the blue is Old World Holidays
Ah, cool.
that you guys have discovered. So if you feel like celebrating them, you can.
Oh, wait. Drow language. Orin's the one where I learned Drow. Or not Drow.
Yeah, it's
Was
Orin
it
13. It's
Beastman?
Goblin, isn't it? Let's have a look.
Orin 14th.
Yeah. So you'll know
Perfect.
that
So I know
at the end of the month.
I know Beastman now.
At the end of the month. The 14th,
Cool.
Lauren. Today is the 7th.
I am a fucking moron.
No, that's alright.
Cool. Let's go celebrate.
So, festival. It's just basically people celebrating the end of kind of springtime, which is a lot of, you know, plants around that time that are grown around spring, moving into the more summer plants, and all of the farmers kind of outside of Zenith. Like, Zenith is a city built on the very small amount of land between Enderhold, Leyden Shale, and the Salky Islands. So, they don't farm, but, you know, the main celebrations of farming are coming from Mazafen. But they're celebrating a lot of imports currently.
Ooh, we have to go shopping for magical plants and seeds. Oh, that's actually a must.
But do we need them?
Yes,
For what?
because they're cool magical seeds. Like, that's awesome. I want magic plants.
Wants to forge with them.
No,
Uh,
maybe just the one. Shut up.
Uh-huh.
I'm not just a blacksmith. I also do genuinely love plants, and this would be really cool. So I'm very excited. and I'd like to see if we could get anything like cool like, magic food stuff. Maybe if we could get like herbs, we could craft like potions and shit. That would be cool.
That would be cool.
Yeah. Let's go. I'm gonna like get my shit together, grab Fenrir, dash out the door, start like looking around the different stores and stuff.
There are fucking tons of stores that are going to sell magical seeds to you.
Perfect. Oh, I wish the fires were working. We used to do trades with the farmers back when I was younger. We'd give them they'd give us plants and we'd give them like tool repairs. I remember once my dad, my master, he made this guy's horse a new shoe, but he forgot to scrub out his enchantment, and the horse stamped its foot and almost electrocuted itself.
Oh god. That's not very good.
No.
Right. I'll have to dash in a sec. But yeah, no, it was great. We loved the smithers and the farmers got along really well, which is another reason why I really want to fix everything. But oh my god, it's so funny. The amount of time. I mean, I remember the fire spells that accidentally got attached to a hoe. That wasn't an accident. That was a very nasty beef between one certain smith and one certain farmer.
Oh dear.
Oh, Zenith's great.
Yeah, full of people kind of laughing and dancing.
Yeah.
There is the night picture, ignore that one until it becomes nighttime, but there's kind of fireworks made by magic.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people dancing in the streets. Some people are kind of dressed up as like different fae creatures because, you know, they've had good luck while farming, and the fae are very close to druidic in a lot of their teachings. So they're praising them and being silly. Fucking Freya. Ready to slay everyone dressed as a fae. Got a lot
Pretty
of
cool.
markets as well. A lot of food markets.
Cool. Can I ask Sylvie what she wants to do?
Sylvie wants to touch and eat everything.
Oh, maybe not everything. Maybe a few select things that I can pay for.
Oh man, I want to see what they feel like on my tongue.
Well, pick a few things to start with. I'll buy you some things to taste.
Okay, she's gonna kind of pick out a bunch of desserts. Like there's a bunch of inedible things she's gonna point out first, but the ones that you will allow her will be various different desserts that are available. Do you
I'll let her pick,
experience
the
things
top
through
three.
your face hole?
I mean, I did sometimes, but I learned quite quickly that it's a suboptimal way of discovering things.
No. Okay. This is how you
These things
This is
are
how you
good, though.
learn
You
what's
can.
dangerous.
Well, sometimes things are so dangerous that by the time they're in your mouth, it's too late.
You got a point. That's why you got to eat all the less dangerous stuff, so that you're immune to the more dangerous stuff.
I don't know how your biology works. That may be a valid point. I'll get back to you on that.
Sounds good. She's gonna very happily eat all of the sweets.
How much does that set me back?
I'd say it'd set you back about 3 silver for everything that she'll consume in the day.
Oh, we're splashing out. Right, there we go. 3 silver spent.
What other strange, funny things have we got? Oh, hell yeah. We've got some delicacies from where the twins come from in a giant centipede.
Ooh.
That is actually crab.
No, it's a centipede. Use your fucking imagination. That's what this whole game's about.
There's actually like magic things in this world, so is it too much of a stretch to
Grilled
imagine
lizards.
that?
Desert lizards. Very tasty. We got scorpions.
Whoa! Oh, we got some food.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Righty. Magical.
Okay, this
plant.
is not it. But while I was on Pinterest, this is.
Holy shit!
Whoa.
Holy shit!
this is not that, but that's
No,
fucking
no,
hilarious.
please let that be there. At least on a different.
Yeah, some
That's
guy's
good,
making some
please.
silly fucking food over on his stall. It's
What
like,
is that? Is like
It's a
is
hot
that
dog,
sausage
yeah.
inside
it's a
a
toad.
croissant?
It's a toad. It's a toad.
Oh, right.
You sound so underwhelmed by that.
Yeah.
I thought it was fucking like I was like, who the fuck puts a sausage in a croissant?
Un croissant.
Le croissant.
Le croissant.
Croissant.
Croissant. I'm not gonna send any of these other unhinged one. That is a spaghetti donut. That looks fucking vile.
Aw. No. No. Are we? Are we just getting food then for a little bit?
Yeah, is everyone good to go on dinner break?
Yeah, I know I am.
Okay, cool. We'll go
Yeah,
on dinner
'cause
break. then.
I want to do my plant shopping in a
Right.
minute.
Welcome to the
You're running
side
out of chocolate.
adventures of Alnair and his partners.
Bruh.
Enjoy.
Oh, actually, I am just starting to get hungry now, so that's good.
Oh, perfect. Alno, what do you want to do with the two kids and your partners?
Oh,
I love the
thought
subtle
kids would
reminder
be
that
as
there's kids around.
Yeah.
For a moment, I almost thought that you were referring to the twins.
No. Blue and Kenru.
It's like, they are short.
Or do you want me to make you?
well.
Because I can go make.
I've got one of them on each of my shoulders,
Okay. The women or the children?
and what the children. I'll probably be holding the women's hands, one each.
The woman.
And I'm walking around enjoying the festival, but also occasionally asking if anyone knows where Zorus is.
Zorus. Remind me if that is a person, place, or thing.
It is a person. An
Articles of
artificer.
Zorus. Ah, yes, the quirky word puzzle. They kind of say, like, oh, you know, it'd be within, you know, like, the school, he'd be within his home. Like, a bunch of people give a bunch of different answers. Like, oh, check the university, check the palace, you know.
Okay.
No one gives you a straight confirmed answer, they just kind of give you where he's usually seen.
Hmm. I'm gonna explore the university campus a bit then. I'm sure they're doing something for the festival.
Oh yeah. Let me put that for you. Are you gonna feed your children and women? Probably
Yes.
set you back
Yeah,
about
I'll
2 gold in all of the sweets that they will consume.
Alright. Drop 2 gold.
Yeah! They're all very excited for this. You can have a luck point for feeding your family. You need to quote. Okay, and just send that to the others. Right, university campus. So that would be kind of just outside of Zenith, but like within the walk of the day. Here we go. So you can see what would be Zenith, like in the distance of this image. So it's on kind of the aisle to the east. But quite a big university. It's been standing since before the Cradle, though a lot of its logs have mysteriously gone missing.
A lot of his what mysteriously gone missing?
It's logs of before the Cradle, because universities are both,
right.
you know, they've got big
Yeah.
libraries, but a lot of their things were destroyed in the attacks.
Okay, well, Aldo's gonna...
Have a wonder?
He's gonna go... have a wonder, but also is actually looking for the guy the entire time.
Okay. Give
Especially
me...
now that his hit points are back up to
Fair.
maximum.
Give me a persuasion and an investigation.
Oh, good thing I'm fucking proficient in everything. Right. So my persuasion
Mm-hmm.
is a +3.
Nice.
21 on the persuasion.
Ooh, very good.
And my investigation is a +2.
Whoa.
19.
You will
that's pretty
convince
good.
the people to tell you exactly where he is, and in terms of your investigation, you're able to navigate the university without looking like a threat. Not that people would kick you off for it, but you're not really noticed as a threat by some specific people. There you go. You don't look sus while looking. You will eventually find him kind of in his, like, you know, in universities where they have, like, their own office?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just find him kind of in his, you know, little office, but it's basically like a massive room where he does other testing and stuff.
I'm gonna knock on the door and say, Professor Zoris?
Yes. What is it?
May I come in and have a chat?
Sure. Yes. And he's gonna open the door and kind of look outside and then close the door. Are you alright? You're not one of my students?
I solved your word puzzle.
He's gonna look a bit afraid and kind of glance around the room and just nod and start kind of signing to you. But I don't think you know sign language.
Um,
So he will grab a piece of paper
Could
and
you-
start scribbling.
yeah, could you give me more word puzzles? It was very fun.
Okay, he's gonna go grab
So he can
sheets of
scribble.
paper and start scribbling to you to communicate. Is it just you here to help, or?
I mean, I'm here with Kaliro and Miria and the 2 kids.
Yeah, I don't really feel like this is a place for children.
Does he not recognize me as well?
He's a bit busy. You know, his life's getting threatened and all that.
Fair enough. Oh, damn. Anyway.
He is a fuckable NPC. Aren't they all?
With a high enough persuasion check.
I
Anyway.
am proficient.
I am.
Add to the harem.
Well, I'm just I'm just getting details right now.
He just kind of hands the paper to you.
Okay. I'm going to mentally translate it.
Yeah, literally just talk aloud and we'll just pretend he's, you're writing everything down is how I'm going so far.
Okay.
With, you know, small
so-
talk intertwined to make it seem less normal.
Yes.
Not less normal, less weird.
Yeah. We're just talking about an ancient language.
Yeah, of course. Alright, so what do you want to ask him?
Well, I mean, what's the first thing he wrote down?
Well, you
he
haven't asked him any
started it.
questions. handed
Yeah,
you the
okay,
paper.
right, so... my bad. I'm going to, again, use the circular glyphs, and I'm going to write down, who's doing this?
He's going to write down a gang's name that lives in Zenith.
Is it a gang I've heard of?
No, you don't originate from Zenith.
Okay. Can I have the name?
Yeah. I'm just getting the sigil while it's on my mind.
Okay.
Draken is the name of the gang.
Draken?
Yeah.
Draken. Okay. What are they using to blackmail you?
He's gonna write family. My wife and daughter.
What are they exploiting you for?
Money, resources, and research.
Where are they keeping your wife and daughter?
I don't know.
Do you know of any strongholds they have where they could be?
I've been to one when they first took them. And he will give you a location in the city.
Anything else you want to add?
Not particularly. Just return them safe, please.
Of course.
I will triple the reward.
I will, like... I will, like, wave my hand and, like, frantically write down, no, no need.
Please let me triple the reward. They will suck more out of me than I will giving to you.
I'll just write out, or you could keep the money.
Well, it is, you know, resources at this point. Stop asking for less, someone can overhear you. Your conscience, your Freya conscience is telling you to take the 3,000 because it's a better
I've got like a little demon Freya on my shoulder.
Take the money, take the money.
I'll just write down, okay, you do you. I'll look into it.
Thank you. And he's gonna make you up like a new actual word puzzle, which is kind of a crossword, and hand it to you. He's gonna hand it over and go, well, it's lovely talking to you. This is probably the hardest one I've created, so have a wonderful day. And he's gonna kind of nod and wave you out.
Thank you. Appreciate it. We're gonna head out.
Okay, do you want to do any perception checks around the place?
I mean, I may as well. Okay. I am proficient after all.
You're proficient after all. I do need to hear
I'm sorry, it's really fun to joke about.
It's really funny to hear you say it.
13.
13, that doesn't get past their stealth, but you feel watched, but you don't know from where. But the watched sensation stops when you're off the university grounds.
To try and like get them off my tail, I'm going to give the word puzzle to Kenru and
Blue.
Blue, thank you.
You forgot your own son's name, I can't believe you.
I'm sorry, I have like,
Graceful.
what, 7 DnD characters on the go right now? Like...
Okay, so, yeah, you give it to them.
At least 3 of them have families.
The watching doesn't feel, like, it feels like a malicious watch, but not like one that they're suspicious, more that they're just curious of what you were doing. But you evade those suspicions with your little funky word puzzle.
My little ploy.
Right, I am gonna...
And I'm gonna, like, help them solve it and stuff.
Aww. Alright, I'll end the stream for now until others are back, and I will make us both some food.